Well, hello, everyone. Like Larry said, I actually do have two testimonials that I'll be sharing with you tonight. I am a full-time caregiver for my mother who suffers from Alzheimer's. I've been taking care of her for about 6 years. And obviously, you know, with that horrific disease, I've watched it take bits and pieces away from her life on a regular basis. And unfortunately, December of 2013, she was so bad that she just stayed in her recliner like most of the time, like 90% of the time. She actually could not even get around on her own. I was physically moving her around. She wasn't feeding herself. She just slept all the time. She wasn't acknowledging me or anything like that. So we really thought that that was the end. We weren't sure if she was going to be around that Christmas. And then it came to we weren't sure if she was going to be around at New Year's. And we did nothing. We stayed in the house all the time. Even the doctor that she had came to our home once a month. And we had physical therapists coming in, we had occupational therapists coming in, but it was just so sad. So needless to say, I was looking for something, and I was desperate because I had tried numerous things in that time period trying to help her, and this looked like it was it. So I ordered Brain Fuel Plus without any question, and it didn't matter what the cost was to me. And as soon as I got it, I actually took one myself just to make sure there weren't any complications because we both have some sensitive stomachs. But the next day I gave it to my mom. And literally same day, and I'm not going to say this happens for everybody, but it did for her. Same day, she got out of that recliner on her own, and she walked on her own. And when she did stand up out of that recliner, I did go to her quickly, and I was right there when she was walking. But she walked, and she had energy, and she had life in her eyes, and she had a smile on her face. And she acknowledged me. This was something I had not had for months out of my mom. And I was amazed. But she is still all of those things. 15 months later, my mom is still doing all of those things. Now we've moved. Now we go out. We go as much as we possibly can, and she is always so happy. And people come up to her. They don't even realize she has Alzheimer's at the time, but people comment on how happy she is, and it just makes my day. And the only thing I did differently was Brain Fuel Plus. That was the only thing. And so Brain Fuel has definitely, what I say, given her a new lease on life. And something else, as a caregiver, and any caregivers out there know that, you know, when you're taking care of someone with a horrific disease such as Alzheimer's, you watch them decline, and you adjust to that next stage. But since she's been taking Brain Fuel Plus, she has not declined. And I have a daughter that lives out of state. And when she comes home, she always makes that comment that she has not seen her Nana decline. And that is amazing because I watched it right in front of my eyes happen. So I'm so thankful for this product that has absolutely changed her life and mine. Now, as far as my testimonial goes, I had a traumatic brain injury in 2005, was very lucky to survive that injury. I was in bed for 3 months. I had to learn how to walk and talk all over. But after those 3 months, and then I was able to get up and about, I still suffered from things like post-traumatic stress disorder. I had major short-term memory loss. I suffered from major headaches. And I was always misplacing things and putting things where they didn't belong. And so I was always looking for things. And needless to say, I was very irritable and stressed out because of all of these things that had changed me. My life was different. So I learned to deal with it, and life goes on. But once I started taking Brain Fuel Plus, oh, and let me just add, too, as you all know, being a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week caregiver, the stress of dealing with something like this disease definitely took a toll on me, too, and created depression. But when I started taking Brain Fuel Plus, I'd say the second day, I may have noticed some more energy, more than usual. But the third day, I definitely can say Brain Fuel Plus took effect during the night at least, because I slept for 6.5 hours solid, and I had not done that in months. So when I woke up, I felt so refreshed. And I'll never forget that feeling, because I just got up and just wanted to start my day. And unlike days before, months before, years before, I would wake up and I would lay there and I would stretch and I would be tired because I didn't sleep and, just felt terrible. And nobody wants to feel like that when they first get up, of course. But still to this day, since I started taking Brain Fuel Plus, when I wake up after, it usually is a 6.5 to 8 hour night now, I sleep very well. I sleep very solid. And when I get up, I am just ready to start my day. I'm not dealing with the brain fog. I don't misplace things. I'm not looking for things all the time. I'm not depressed. I'm very happy, actually, and very thankful that I'm able to take care of my mom, who is, dealing with this disease. And it's just changed my life. I don't have the major headaches like I used to have. I don't have the short-term memory loss. I just feel so good. And I owe it all to Brain Fuel Plus, because that is the only thing I did differently with my life, too, and it definitely changed. So I'm very, very thankful. And not only do I feel that Brain Fuel Plus is just for people who are suffering from problems that I've discussed, but also some, it was mentioned earlier in the call, but free radical damage. Both of my grandmothers suffered from Alzheimer's, and now my mother, and I will fight this disease. So I will fight free radical damage. I will never, ever go without Brain Fuel Plus, and I highly recommend it for everybody.